Let me share my screen. Okay, so let's do a quick recap on the topics that we have discussed in APC. And then we will start with the pricing details, which is the CPQ part. Okay, and stop me if you want to explain any topic further. Okay, so see, everything is just actually I have a yeah. Hmm. So see, like I was saying in the last classes, like EPC basically is a part of Velocity CPQ and VPC, right? If you want to add any product, that means you want to create a record in the product to object, right? If it is product to object, if you have selected product to object as a main object, in that case, what it basically what is the role of Velocity here? So instead of going directly to the Salesforce record table, they ask us to first create a record directly using this VF page. Okay, the advantages of using this VF page is they will take care about backend fields also. So for us, there is only one place where we just need to do the customization and the product will be enabled. Okay, let's discuss those steps which are actually required in terms of adding any product. First thing that you need to make sure that there are proper category structure that you want to use in your catalogs, right? For example, your company is dealing with electronics, and in electronics you have three items: phones, smartwatches, and let's say smart TVs. These three things are there. So it is what will be the wise decision is you should create one category for phone, second category for smartwatches, and third category was smart TV. Why I'm saying this, to create three category, not to create one category for electronics, is because yeah, this is why it will be a wise decision, because if you select this category electronics as a main category, then there is a no common point, right? There's no common point between phone, smartwatch, and smart TV. That's why the wise decision will be creating a category for phone, then smart TV, and then smartwatch. Okay, so start this thing. You first need to go to the object and create. Inside that, you need to select which object you want to link with. Here, if you want to maintain your custom object, yes, then also you can do that. But yeah, if you select product 2, it will be convenient for us to use it. Okay. Here you need to go to the object types, and here you just need to maintain the category inside that. That's the first step that we usually do. Next step, after defining the category and everything, when we are good, next thing is we need to define what all the attributes and what all the fields are responsible to display the information. Okay, here you have two options. One is you can go with the attributes, second is you can go with the fields. When we should use attributes, when we should use fields is that if you don't want to add any complex logic in the backend, okay, you just want to ask user to put any information, or you want to maintain some information that user will select out of them, then you should go with the attribute. Okay, but if you want to write any logic, any process field, or Salesforce as a CRM, you want to use that field, then you need to go and create an object field into that. Okay, but in most of the time, try to create attributes only. Why? Because it will save your time, and also it will helpful in terms of the deployment. If you create fields, all those things, right? We need to take care about FLSP, have a cap of how much fields we can use per object. Also, if you are creating a field for, let's say, a specific um, category, then that field cannot be used for another category. So that's a different issue, right? So in that case, we need to take a wise decision which thing we should go for. We should go for attribute, or we should go for field creation. In attribute also, there are two things. We can create a number, text, something, such attributes, or we can also create pick lists. If there is a requirement where we have a specific value that we want to ask user to select, like yesterday's class, we have created a RAM field, right, where there are 6, 8, and 12 GB options that we want to give. In that case, we need to create a pick list, and then we need to create a attribute for that pick list. Okay, so okay, so we are done with the object, we are done with the attributes. The next thing that you need to do is you need to create the layout. Okay, you need to specify the section and facts. This layout is not important if you are already using any object type. Okay, but if you are introducing a new object type, then yes, you need to create a layout, and based on that, users who, it is basically runtime, whoever is working on those sections on those categories that we have created, they directly interact with uh, production. Okay, they will not do all those customization on the sandbox, and it's not like that. They will, most of the time, again it's totally depend on the business, but they will do those changes in production. So we need to take care that whatever layout that we are configuring, it will be very easy for them to control. Okay, otherwise they will again come up with us and saying, we are not finding this field, where can I check that? Also, we also need to take care that they will not forget any important field. That is also the responsibility of Velocity developer, to highlight and make those field restricted if it is important in terms of doing the calculation. Okay, but yes, you need to tell them specifically. That's again, it's mutual responsibility. In the grooming calls, you need to tell them like this field is responsible for that, so that they need to check this option. And most of the time, the person who's dealing with that, they are non-technical. Okay, so we need to especially highlight those things. Okay, so we are done with the creating an object type, attributes, and layouts. Once we are do once we are done it, we just need to go to the product and add those products. So from up, we have done up to that point, right? We created a product. We also, in the last class, we check how we can create the bundles. For that, we need to click on this plus icon, and a specification type, we need to select offer, right, instead of product. Now let's talk about that. Even if you add any product, okay, by doing all those configurations in CPQ language, those products are called technical products. Why? Because there is no price entry involved. Okay, in that case, those products will not be listed into the catalog when users will go and order them. Why? Because there is no price entry. So even if you want to deal with a commercial product, like how we have created a iPhone something right yesterday, so that to enable this product to a catalog, we need to implement the price lists. So today we will talk about the same price list entries, and how we can set the pricing. Today we will also check what are the ways where we provide discounts for a bundle. Okay, let's say the last option that in the last class we discussed that option, like if you're purchasing a phone and its cover and it's a tempered glass, if you purchase this bundle, we are providing additional 5% discount, right? So those things we will check how we can configure. There's also one thing that we have checked yesterday, like there are a couple of items which are completely free. Okay, so how we can configure those free items, that we will also check in bundles especially. Okay, not in individual product. Make sure we are discussing bundles on it. All right, so okay, so what we will do, I will pause for any questions. Meanwhile, I'm creating a product bundle. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a product for iPhone 12. Okay, first we will create a product for iPhone 12. Okay, in that case, I will show you how you can set the pricing for a new product. Okay, then what I will do, I will add that iPhone 12 and maybe one screen guard or something. I will search, and then we will merge those products in a bundle, and then we will learn how we can actually create additional discounts and overrides for those products. And we'll also check what is the difference between discounts and overrides. For that, I'm using this object type because the layout for this object type is already set. So that's why I'm using this object type. Okay. Now let's go to the product, select object type, which is smartphone product specific. Phone product. You can name it. Okay. First, we will select product because there's the main product is iPhone 12, which is not in the list. So let's first create the iPhone 12. Okay, so the product is created. We yeah, just check this checkbox and make a effective date. Okay, next, keep this thing blank. There's no change. I'm also not adding any price, sorry, any photo. Now, if you go to the price, here you need to add the actual price of your main product, which is iPhone 12. In that case, you need to go to the charges, click new. Okay, here it first thing that it will ask is price list. Okay, this is standard price list. You will see those are the standard price lists that are created by Salesforce. And now, let me tell you this. If you have worked on product to object, you know that there is a very big role of price list, right? The native price list. Those price lists are responsible to activating the which price we want to use. But here we are just using those price book because we are working on a product to object. Okay. There's no, since we are working on product to object, and since this velocity is running on the top of Salesforce, that means all the governor limits and all the validations will enforce here also. And it is important to link any price list. That's why we need to add one price list. Okay. Apart from that, there is no use. Okay, you can see this is a standard price book. It is price list is using standard price book. There's no use of price book. Okay, that's why we always select this standard price for any prices you will create. Okay, in our case, let's say we will use B2C price list. Okay, here you can type any text value which will be displayed. So let's say we will use 7 is our, let's say this is the price we want to use. We can also write one time. Okay, one time $750 user need to pay if they want to purchase iPhone 12. Okay, we will set this as a base price. That means all the discount will be applicable on this price. We have not configured price yet. We just create a text field where we said it is $750. Next thing, it will ask you whether it is a recurring one time or uses. We need to select one time. We will check those two options, but at that moment we need to select one time. And then it will ask you whether it's standard or fee. It is a standard, and then we need to search. Okay, now see, like like the default nature of Velocity, they will create records for small entities as well, right? So if I go to the Flipkart, and if you let me open any mobile. Okay, for this entry 11499, for this entry as well, there is no option where we can directly, use those things. We need to create a record for that also. Whether it is a 1149 or something else, we need to maintain a record for this also. That's why when we select, we need to tell what is the type of this thing, whether it is a one-time payment or it's a recurring payment. Let me also show you visible. Invisible, if I select, just a second. Yeah, if I select this iPhone 13, you will see there are two options. One is monthly basis, second is one time. Similar ways, whenever you create a price book, it will ask you two options, whether you want to select it for one time payment or you want to select it for any recurring payment. So in our case, we, as of now, we are considering one time payment. So that's why in price variable, we will discuss about it. What is that? We need to select one time here, and subtype will be standard. And then we need to do the search. Then it will show you one time standard price. You just need to click on it. Okay, and those are the all price that is configured. Okay, so let me clear that. The price that we want to set is, let's say this 11499, and for other products we have not configured, let's say this option 11499. 49, yeah, 99 is not there. In that case, we need to first create a entity for this particular record, then only we can use it. So in our case, we need to use 750. Let's say if there is $750 is already there or not. It's not, right? So what we need to do is we need to create a $750 record. For that, what we need to do, we need to again go to the dashboard. You will see price variable option and inside the pricing. Okay, it's easy. Just click on plus button. Okay, uh, just a second. I think we need to first search it. Standard fee. Pricing list. Just a second. Yeah, we need to select pricing list, and remember here we have selected B2C price list, right? So we need to select price B2C, and under that you will see price entries. Those are the pricing elements. Okay, inside those pricing elements we need to add our element, right? Whether it's a one time, subtype will be standard, and then we need to do the search, and there you will see that option which we have selected here. We close. Price variable is a different thing actually. Okay, let me again do it. So let's say we want to configure $750 and we have selected one time, standard and search. It will show you all the list of available prices that we have used for other products. There we need to select if there is any one-time payment for 750 is already created. There is no entry, right? In that case, what we need to do, we need to go to the dashboard. We need to go to the price list. Okay. And then we need to search. Then we need to check our product that we are creating, which price list we are tagging inside it. We are tagging it into B2C price list, right? Then we need to search B2C price list, select B2C price list. Under that, we need to search for pricing element. Okay, here it will show you all the list. This is the same list that it was showing here. Okay, we need to click on new. It is ask you same type, one time and fee. Search for it. You will see this one-time standard fee. Then you need to display all those things. So it is simple, right? We need to now define 750, right? Here you just need to type 750. Okay. And here you can type one time or OT. Okay. Code, you can write the same. Display, you can write the same. Help text, if you want to highlight anything, you can define it. And here, which is the actual 750 you need to write, which will be the cost as a USD. In the further classes, we will also check how we can enable multi-currency options here, like USD, INR, and all those things. We will check. Again, we need to set any effective from date, and then we need to save it. Okay. Is it clear, right? What we are doing? Yes. Okay, so it got saved. You can see this is the entry. Now we need to go back to here. Again, we need to do a search. Select this. Let's say we are selecting different one and then doing the search. And now again changing. Okay. Now you will see our $750 somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Now you have selected the actual price of that particular product. Okay. We will discuss this thing tomorrow. This is a tomorrow's topic, so ignore it as of now. And then this is the same thing, right? From where this will be activated. We will discuss the role of this also. Okay, so we have saved it. Now this product is in terms of CPQ. Now this product will be called as a commercial product. Why? Because there is a fee involved. Okay, now you can see we have enabled one price entry, right? Even after that, there is an option of new also. What that means, we can add multiple entries. So even if let's say this is the product that we want to display to the user, you can see there is for one product there will always be two entries. One is one time, second is the monthly basis, right? So let's do one thing. Let's also configure a recurring entity. Okay. For that, the first thing that you need to make sure that what is the price list you're selecting, and I will also tell you why price list is important. Okay. Let's say we selected the same price list. Now, whatever price variable we will search, it will be controlled only for B2C, not for B2A or any other B2B or anything else, right? So there is a where clause for creating a query. Like first thing it will pick is the price list. Okay. Actually, price list is very similar thing which we have used in Salesforce as a price book. Okay. So here we are not using price book, but we are still using price book. I will tell you when we actually create a price list entry. Okay, why? Because we have a dependency on Salesforce. That's why you will always see one price book, which is a standard price, but we have to use it. Now let's say what is the cost of this? 41, right? So let's make 41 same. Let's say write it in the same dollar per month. Per, per. Okay, so let's say this is the recurring option that we want to control. Again, we need to check the space price. Here we need to select recurring option, right? And there we need to select monthly. You will see daily, weekly, yearly. You need to select monthly frequency as a monthly and subtype, let's say standard. See, they maintain these two subtypes because they want you to categorize by your own. You want to make a standard or this is a fee. This is the two different subtype they have created. So whenever you work on this, what is the depends on what is the nature of the product. If it is a physical product, it will be standard. If it is any penalty or something that you are charging for any customer, then it will be tagged to under fee. Okay, we will discuss about is what is penalty. I will uh, maybe today in today's class I will tell you a scenario where I use penalty. So as of now, just use a standard and let me do a search. Again, it will show you recurring option. Here you will see all those options. So let's see if there is any 41. There's no 41, right? So let's go and create 141 again. For that, let me close it. You need to go to the dashboard. You need to search for price list. Okay. B2C, because this is what we are selecting for our products. Under that, you need to go to the pricing elements. And here you need to go to the charges. Okay. Click new. Again, it will ask you the same question, whether it is a recurring one time or uses. You need to select recurring, frequency monthly. I mean the same thing that you have selected here also, right? If you want to select this option weekly or daily or yearly basis, you need to do the same thing here also, right? In our case, we have selected monthly and standard. It will search here, and since yeah, now you need to put the name. So let's copy paste the same name that we have used here. $1 per month, $41 per month. This here we need to write 41 USD, activate effective from today. Okay, save it. It created a record for that price also. Again, we need to remove it and search again. B2C. Okay, so we have added 41. Now let's go back, check 41 is there or not. I think it's yeah. Let me do one thing. Let me search this and then this. Yeah, you can see $41 is there, and effective from today and activate and save. Okay, now two entries will be created. One is this and second is this. Now see, this is one time, this is recurring. Everything is looking fine, but still it is giving us an option to create one more. That means we have used one time, we have used recurring. What if we create one more? That means there's something if I tell you, if you go to the pricing, just a second, that means at one time there may be a possibility where you can control multiple price lists, right? If you click on this edit option, you will see there are two caps that basically defines. First thing is the effectivity. Let's say, let me give you a scenario. Again, go back to well, face Flipkart, and let's say this Bluetooth speaker. Okay, now just talk about it. Yeah, show this graph. So see, this is nothing but a add-on that I have added. What it will do is it will track the records for pricing record of on a daily basis, right? So you can see for duration 3 October to 3rd November, the price 5th November, the price is varying vastly, right? Sometimes it is they have purchased it to 1499 and sometimes they have purchased it to 199, all those things, right? So how you will do that? See, simple thing is this. For your base price, let's say for this duration, there hardly they change any price, right? For July 3rd to October 3rd, they have not changed anything. So in that case, you just need to activate your base price and set it the timeline. Just use effective date, and here they have used the effective date from, let's say, 3rd July, and they have ended this to 3rd October. Same thing you need to do here also. Whatever the requirement is, based on that, you can activate that. But after that the easiest option is to if it is a specific product, let's say, okay, then you need to define another price list here. Okay, you need to define another price charges entry. There you can directly provide a discount. Let's say here you're selling this for 750, and then you can change it to 700, and you can again control this with the help of effective date. In their cases, let's say they have dropped this from 13th June to 1 July. So you can again create a price entry for this 1399, and you can activate this for that duration only. Okay, in that case, this will work. So this is the easiest option to provide any discount. You are getting it, right? Let me show you. Let's say this is the entry. And here, let's say I want to maintain this price for 3 months. Okay, after that, this price entry will be deactivated. Okay, I can create another price entry here. Maybe I can reduce it to, let's say, 700 USD, and now you can start it with the same date from 15th to, let's say, 31st March. For these 15 days, the price book that I want to enable is 700. So this is the very simple option. You can directly go and create those things. But since it is simple, but it will only apply on product level. Okay, if you want to, if you have, let's say, 10 products, in that case it will be problem, it will be a huge problem for us to, go and override those price increase, because in fact those all the changes that we are doing is manual, right? So that's why the concept of adjustments and overrides comes into the picture. Okay, so let me delete that. Okay, so this is the first easiest option. Now let's do one thing. Let's create a bundle of this product, iPhone 12, and one more product, maybe screen guard. Okay, any questions at this level?
So we have one, you say like think about a scenario. We have a sale going on
Mm-hmm,
that's from January to December, for example, and it
mm-hmm,
is saying every time it is going to be $750.
mm-hmm,
All of a sudden, from the February or for example in a Black Friday, they are changing. They are giving an offer of the 10%.
mm-hmm,
So, so in that case, we'll be having two active prices, right? So how our system will, it's like how we are going to maintain that. Do we want to deactivate the the full yearly one, and come and apply the offer price list only for that particular month? Then once after that, go and again modify the base price, the like yearly one. Like how we are going to do
mm.
that?
So see, yeah. So the answer of this is it depends how many products you want to use for discount. Let's say if this is Flipkart and let's say there is season sale going on, so there are thousands of products that they want to categorize under discount category, right? So it will be not relevant for us to go and activate deactivate for the price increase for all those thousand products, right? Then we need to discuss how we can do that. Those are the topics of future classes, but as of now let me show you from where
Yeah.
they did it. So if you open this Flipkart main page and you do this scroll, see there's one product which is this. They have dropped from this to this. Okay, you can go next, maybe some couple of products. No, I think there's just one product. So see this price book that they have removed, it is only specific for this series of products, right? So for them, if this is the scenario, like if you have very small 2 or 3 products that you want to make a price drop for a small duration, then you need to go and deactivate the price book directly. That will be the easiest option. And it is also limited to one scope. Okay. But if you want to give this discount for an entire category or for all products that you are selling in electronics category, let's say, and then in this category total 1,000 products are listed, in that case it will be not relevant for anyone to go and manually update those price lists. For that we need to do the discounting. Okay, we'll discuss about how we can provide discounting in mass level. But the easiest option is whenever we see there are two things. Let's say iPhone 13 is launching soon. Okay, in that case they want to provide some discount in iPhone 11. Okay, but this discount is only scoped to iPhone 11 products. Then there's no need to create discount on iPhone category. Getting it? If you create a discount on iPhone category, you need to cap there that this discount is only applicable for iPhone 11. So it will be a additional work. Also, since you are changing the entire category, so there will be a risk of human errors or something also. So we create whenever we get any requirement, we need to ask from our team that how many products are gonna affect if we want to provide the discount. If they say there are only 2 products, then we never go and change those change apply those discounts on a specific category. We will directly do and change the price books here. Okay, but if they says no, it is a mass sale, there are 100 products, 1,000 products that's gonna get effect, then we directly go and provide the discount rules on those categories only. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to first think whether you want to provide a discount for a specific product or a category or entire org. Okay, so we will discuss about that. It is just one thing that I want to discuss at this level. When we actually discuss about discounting and price, it is, I think, 2 classes ahead. Then we will discuss about it. Okay, so yeah, we have done this. Yeah, now let's do and create a bundle. Why bundle? Because we want to discuss adjustments and overrides. These 2 options are only available in bundles. Okay, it's not available in individual products. For that, what we need to do, we need to again create a product. And here we will select offer, right? Let's use the same smartphone product, same object type. Here we can use iPhone 12 plus green card. Okay, let's use the same as a product. But in generally, product code start with a very huge number, which is coming from the legacy systems. Like somewhere from apart from Salesforce, there is also systems, right, which they are interacting with. So those numbers come from there. Okay, so it is created. Now everything will remain same. You will see there's no price here. Okay, we need to first create a base price. Let's go to B2C base price one time. standard. Let's use the same 750 OT. Yeah, save it. Up to here, everything is common. You just, even if you create a bundle, you need to go and configure the base price for your main product. Okay. The next thing that is the screen guard. So for that, you need to go to the product structure. Okay. Here, this is the main product, right? It is selling under offer. Here you need to click plus, and then you need to select the child product. Let's say if there is any product for screen guard. Tempered glass. Let's say this one, tempered glass. Okay. It's a child sequence. We can write one. Let's say minimum quantity one, default quantity one, and maximum, let's say 3. It's not a virtual product. Let can save it. Now, if I open this product and go to the pricing, you will see it is costing $39. Okay. So if I sell this product together with iPhone 12, the actual price will be the price of your main product plus the child product, which is uh, uh, 450 plus 399.99. Okay, so this will be the default price if I am not following any discount or anything in it. So let's say now let's check how we can provide the overrates and the discounts. For that, you need to click on this product and go to the price details. And here you will see actual price of that particular child product. In that, you need to go to the adjustments. But before we apply adjustments, let me tell you what is adjustment and what is overrides. For that, again, we need to go to the Flipkart. No, there's no button. Yesterday we open a product where there's a bundle. Yeah, see this one is the perfect example. Here, let's say this is the product, our tempered glass product. The if I open this, it is asking if I purchase this product individually, it cost me 159 rupees, right? But if I purchase it with this phone, it cost me 151. So there is an additional 5% discount, which is going if I only purchase this product as a bundle. So if this is the requirement where you need to provide some certain discount, maybe in percentage or maybe in flat value, then you will go under adjustment option. Okay, adjustments, like its name says, adjustment means if it is $400, you can reduce it up to $350, or you can also make it $300. Those things is acceptable in under adjustments. Okay, because this is something certain discount we want to provide to the customers. But let's say if I add this product and I go to the card, you will see there's a subscription which is $0. There is another thing which is $0. And if there is a huge drop in the product, let's say there is a 70-80% drop, then you need to do the override. Okay, see, the logic of setting adjustments and override is same. The math will also remain the same, but the concept is a different. Adjustments are only whenever we have small discount that we want to provide, maybe 5%, 10%, 11%, 15%, 20%, or maybe $100, $200, we will go with the adjustments. Okay. In 99.99 cases, you will always configure adjustments. Override is something where we want to clear our stock and we want to, sell something which is literally free, or we want to promote something like in India, when Jio launch, they are not charging anything, right? So then they created override on the actual price. They literally make it zero or whatever it is. They make it override there. But after then, when they actually sell those things, and let's say their plan was, let's say 500 rupees, but they have cut down it to 300 something. In that case, they will create a adjustment for it. Okay. But even if you configure override, then also the math will remain the same. When user actually buy a product, they will not see any difference in terms of whether they are consuming adjustments or the overrides. But there is a different concept of overrides also. But again, the math will remain the same here also. You can see the same fields are involved here. Same fields are involved here also. Okay, clear? And those adjustments and overrides are only applicable for child products. And those child products can only be added in a bundle. That is also something which is very asked in interviews. How can I provide adjustments and overrides in an individual product? So don't be confused. The answer is we can't provide adjustments and overrides in individual product. For that, we need to go to the discount. Okay, we'll discuss about that. But here, yeah, you just need to, how I did that, you first need to open your bundle product, which is offer. Don't open iPhone 12, which is the actual product. Don't open this. You need to create a different product of iPhone 12 plus screen guard or any other child items you want to add. You can also do that. Under that, you need to first define the actual price of your iPhone 12, which is the main product. Then you need to go to the price structure. Inside that, it will show all the child items. You need to click here. Under that, you need to go to uh, product pricing. Here you will see the adjustment option. You need to click on the plus icon. Again, it will ask you which price list you want to use. This will always, you will see whenever you create any product. Okay. You can provide, let's say, 5% off. We will discuss both options where we are providing a percentage discount and where we are providing a flat discount. Okay, we want to provide this in a base price. It will be adjustments. Again, this is the same thing, fee, and then you need to search. Okay, now you will see four options. Let's discuss about that. And remember, when we have configured our iPhone 12, if I go to the price and if I go to the charger, there are two charges that we have configured. One is one time, second is recurring. Same thing here also. They are asking us whether you want to provide this 5% off on a recurring or one time. Okay, let's say we want to provide this discount on one time. And in if I select one time, then they are asking whether it is a percentage discount or whether it's an absolute discount. Absolute means flat discount, flat 1,000 rupees off or flat $10 off, right? Same thing. If you have this, let's say first we are doing the percentage. So for that, we need to select the one time standard price product price adjustment percentage. Okay. Then it will show you existing discounts that are configured. If it is 100% off 10, 20, 50. In our case, we want to give 5%. There's no entry for 5%. That means we again need to go and create the 5% row. For that, the concept remains the same. We need to go to the price list, search it. Whatever price we have selected B2C. Just open it. Under that, you need to go to the pricing element. Here, previously we have logged the entry inside the charges, right? But here we need to log an entry inside the adjustments. You can see all those 50, 20 and 20, 110. Those are basically configured here. The same thing basically we are seeing here. Yeah. Okay. One time, 100, 10, 20, 50. Same you will see the list also. One time list, this four options you will see. Okay. So yeah, let's do one thing. Let's use the adjustments standard search. It will show you whether you want to percentage, absolute. In our case, it's percentage. We can name it 5%. iPhone 12. You can mention this if it is very specific you want to say. But it's not recommended to add any product name here. Why? Because this 5% off you can use for any other purpose also, right? So it's not recommended. So just don't use it. Only use 5%. Code will remain the same. This will also remain the same. Percentage you can define 5. You can activate it and see. Okay. So this 5% off is created here, right? You can see there's a ID which got created, right? So in the backend, Salesforce is creating records for this also. Okay. So yeah, that is something we want to get. Actually, we want to give, I think they have given is in minus. Yeah. So since it's a drop, we need to define under minus 5. Okay. Otherwise, it will increase the price. Okay, so it's -5. Got it. So let's go back. Hmm, percentage. You will see 5% option is there. You just need to select 5% times. It's we will discuss tomorrow. What is that time policy and all? Here we need to select effective from active and save. Okay. So one adjustments we have created for our bundle, which is applied on this particular product. Same goes for overrides. Adjustments you have created that. Override also concept remains the same. All fields are same. You need to define pricing. You need to define this one recurring or one time, right? You need to define if it is recurring. You can define monthly, standard, and search. It will show you all the list. Okay. Okay, maybe there is no entry involved. We need to create one entry and then we need to define it. Okay, we'll discuss this thing, or let me do that. Let's create a override now. So for one time payment we have created a adjustments, and now we are creating uh, override for recurring payments. Okay, so yeah, let's select the price list B2C. Now let's say we want to give 55% off. Okay, on base price. This is recurring, monthly, standard, search. What just happened? B2C 55% off base recurring. Oh, I selected weekly. Then select monthly. Okay, so you will see a price book. Why it was not showing any entry in weekly? Because maybe there is no price variable for is created under that. So first we need to create price variable also. Okay, so let's say this, and you will see all those options. Let's say there's no option for 55%. No option, let's say, for 55%. And in that case, we again need to go to the B2C entry. We need to go to the adjustments, click new adjustments, it's standard search. This time we will select percentage. Then we need to give the same name, percent off. Here we need to write -55. Effective from today, activate, save. So you can see the same thing we are doing for overrides also, right? I think we have tagged it to one time payment. Yeah, search again, percentage. Yeah, percentage, one time. Okay, again search. This one, this option we need to set recurring, right? Recurring monthly standard price, this one. Then it will say, it will show here also recurring, right? Now, sorry, we need to again go back to the here and recurring, we need to search again. Recurring monthly. You will see 55% off. Recurring price entry, just a second. It is recurring monthly standard price. And we have tagged this under recurring monthly standard price adjustment. See, yeah. So see, we can't add it right now. Why? Because there is no price variable created for recurring uh, percentage wise, right? In that case, we need to go to the dashboard and create a price variable. This we will discuss tomorrow, how we can create price variables, right? Here it is very simple. Actually, we need to just select recurring currency. We need to select frequency. We need to select subtype, type, price or cost, right? And then the method, percentage or absolute. Here we need to do the percentage, and then it will type the whether what is the value. We will discuss about this anyways. Yeah, just leave this topic as of now. Let's say we want to select this option. Okay, and we want to enable it for today and activate it. So the math of calculating the override and the adjustment will remain the same. Again, the concept is different in terms of the uses, whether you want to use adjustment. We use adjustment when we have a small drop, or we use overage when we have a huge drop. Okay, in most of the cases we will only configure adjustments. Even we have configured adjustments, you can see still there is a new option. Why? You will see those things: time plan, time policy, and context rules, right? Let's say for a specific area, let's say for India we want to give 5%, and for other countries we want to give, let's say, 6%. In that case we need to define context rules. Time policy we will discuss tomorrow, and time plan we will discuss tomorrow. Any questions at this? Is it clear, like what is the difference between adjustments and the overrides, and what are the steps that are involved to creating those things? Okay, again let me recap whatever we have discussed. See, whatever we have discussed is only applicable for the uh, bundle products. Okay, so first you need to check whether the main product is available in your card or not. Also you need to make sure that this product is a commercial product. That means there should be at least one active price book entry. Okay, otherwise it will not show into the card, and there's no point to create any discount or anything on that, because it is a commercial, it's not a commercial product, it is a technical product. Okay, so make sure whatever main product, which in our case it's iPhone 12, we need to first create a charges, and we need to make sure there's a active entry on it, right? Next thing that we need to do, we need to create another product. This time we will select as offer. Okay, in a specification type we need to select offer. Again we need to go to the price book and uh, copy the same what to say price which we have used into the actual product. Okay, next thing that we need to go, we need to go to the product structure. There we will add the sub product, which is our child product. Once you add the child product, just check, just cross verify that child product is having any price book or not. Okay, make sure it is also active. Okay, active starts this at what is the total cost. Then you need to go back here, click on this, go to the adjustments, and click on new. There you need to select, you need to ask this question whether it is a one time or it is a recurring. Based on that you need to select the selections here, like how we did here. Right, we have opened the price list, define what is the discount that we want to display to the UI. Whether it's a standard adjustments or uses, it will be standard, and the same thing you need to define here also. Then you will select the adjustment variable, select this and define the actual price you want to give. If it is not there, then you need to go to the that particular price list. Inside the price list you need to configure those things into the pricing elements. Okay, go to the charges. If you want to define any particular, those charges we will use to define MRP. Okay, if we are providing any adjustments, we need to go and define those things. Okay, so that is what we have discussed in today's class. Next thing which actually useful is when we need to make a rule on it. Like this thing that we have used is available for all uh, reasons, for all type of accounts, and for all type of users. Okay, but let's say the requirement is we want to provide this adjustment 5% off only when a certain area, or based on certain zone, or based on some certain users profile. Okay, if this is the case, then we need to go and check what we can do into the context tools. Actually, when you click edit, you will see there is something called context rules. Right here you need to set your rules. All right, now let's talk about this. Yeah, I was telling you, I will tell you the scenario from where we have used the penalties. So see, let me open that and then we'll talk about it. When you create a product charge, basically, you will see fee and standard, these two options. Okay, so fee, we basically use fee when we want to set any penalty. What type of penalty? It could be anything that basically violate any rule. Let's say you are creating this price book for your company. Okay, and those companies and the person who are dealing with who are buying those products, they are basically business to business products. They are not customer, they are business to business products. And let's say they have they and you ordered the product, they ordered the product and they purchased the product. Okay, but they claimed that the product that you deliver is faulty. Maybe there's some physical damaged. Okay, and they asked for refund. You generated the refund and it everything is looking fine and they are good, but they have not returned your defaulty product that they have said that this product is defaulty. They have not returned that. In that case, you need to create a fee for them, because you have already returned their money, or you have not returned their money based on the principles of the business rules. If we want to charge anything extra, or we want to display them as this particular thing that we want to give is under fee, that means we are charging you something. In that case, you need to define fee, and instead of doing minus, you need to define, you can use plus here. So your adjustments is not only to decrease the price, you can also use it to increase the price also. Okay, but again, you can ask me, I can use a standard also. Yes, you can use a standard, but the actual concept is standard. If you use, you will should use minus here. If you use fee, then you should use plus here. Okay, but there's no, velocity will not enforce you to do that. Even if I use fee, I can able to save it. Math will remain the same. Math will only take care whether you have used minus or no minus. Okay, getting it? Any questions? Now I pause for the questions. You actually need to do those things that we have discussed by your own. I have already attached one guide here. Okay, just follow that guide. It will show you, it will ask you to do some exercises, and they will also tell you how you can do that. This will, if you follow that, you will have a better understanding, and you can also there's very good scenarios that they have given. Just open that guide and follow those things, and then you will actually explore all the possible options that this price and everything can provide you. Okay, any questions? We have discussed about, we have not created any entry there, right? We will discuss about it, how we can create a price list and price variables. I just use it in terms of bundling because today's topic was bundle. Okay, so we are done with bundling product. If you have any questions on it, you can ask me. There's one more scenario. Let's say this product. Where is the main card? Yeah, you can say for this product, this is also, they are also selling this in card, right? But there's no discount or anything they have given. It is flat 129. Even if you purchase this individually, you will say this is having the same. In that case, if this is the situation, then what you need to do is you don't need to define anything under the, you don't need to define anything under the adjustments. Okay, just add your product inside the bundle and you're good to go. Don't define anything into the adjustments. Whatever the default price of this product will be applied here. Now you may ask how we will know which bundle we need to create, right? So this is a decision that your business will take, and from where business will take, they will use any machine learning algorithm. There will be a team for ML. They will find the pattern of users, and based on that, they will use market basket or anything else. Based on that, they will ask you if you need to bundle these club bundle these things. Okay, sometimes they only tell us just provide 5% additional discount, or just don't add any fee in terms of shipment fee or anything, right? Don't add those things. So yeah, based on that, they will feed us like this is the structure that you need to maintain. So based on that, we will maintain this. There's one more thing that you can ask, like what if I purchase this product, let's say I purchase this product, and there's a uh, apart from MRP, there's a shipping fee also, right? Sometimes they will also ask us to provide any shipping fee. How we can do that? The concept here is the same. We need to, if it is a bundle, then you need to go to the adjustments. You need to create a fee, okay? And then you need to provide plus icon. instead of minus. You need to define plus, and then you can maybe use any context rules by defining if the actual price of the card is exceeding to this number, then don't apply this adjustment. If it is less than this number, then you need to apply this adjustments, right? So those things you can configure through adjustments on. This is also something which asked in interviews, like how can we increase the price? So people get confused how to increase the price. They will say we need to go to the product and directly increase it there. No, we need to go under the adjustments. Adjustments can increase and decrease, same thing. But overrides can also do, but we will not do increase in overrides. But yeah, velocity will not stop you to do that. All right, yeah. I now pause for any question. In the next class, we will also check how from where users can actually buy those things, whatever we have configured, those price lists, how as a user, how they will see. So this thing we will discuss in future classes, maybe 2 classes. I want to cover the main topics and then I want to display that UI.
There I can see one product has been created called iPhone 12. Then
Mhm.
we have something called iPhone 12 plus screen guard.
Right.
Right. So this is here tempered glass something is a we know that it's a separate product.
Mhm.
So while configuring the product, why we directly we haven't added that directly under the product structure of iPhone 12. Instead, we created separate product iPhone
Yeah,
12 plus screen guard
right,
and
right. Hmm. See, don't confuse like this iPhone 12 is not related with iPhone 12 plus screen guard. Okay, we have not directly linked this product. I was just telling you example, like users can purchase iPhone 12 individually also, right? But here we can go and create, sub products also, but the category here is product. That is wrong. Even if you create, the actual definition will not work correctly. You need to, if you're dealing with offers, if you're dealing with sets, you need to define this thing as a offer. Okay,
Okay.
that's why I have created another product which names offer, and then I only added those things inside it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So iPhone 12 plus. So here in this product structure, it says tempered glass is the only one we
mhm,
added as a child
correct,
product. So
correct,
12 plus screen guard is the offer. Under that, we added one product. So
right.
this offer is going to be tagged in future to iPhone 12, I think, right?
No, no. This is
No.
something which if user purchase, see, in the card when user, actually this is a different thing. Um, in Flipkart, you will not see any clubbed product. They will only show you this one product, right? Under that, you will see baskets.
Right.
But in Velocity, if you search iPhone 12, it will give you two options. One is iPhone 12, this product that we have created, this,
Mm.
and then they will also show you iPhone 12 plus a screen guard. So these are the two different products that they can search into the search section. Two
Mm.
products will be list out if they search iPhone 12. Now it's totally depend on them whether they want to search. That's why I've created two products. Actually, this is the standard behavior. Users can go and purchase iPhone 12 also, and if they want, they can purchase a screen guard with iPhone 12. And if they do that, they will find that particular discount that we have configured for them. But in the card, they will see two products, iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 plus a screen guard. So it's not like exactly like Flipkart. Flipkart or Amazon, where they can scroll down and then they will see the bundle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, directly we have not used it. Okay. And it is also not a best practice to go and directly create a structure inside the product. Even Velocity will never stop you to do that.
Okay, so then one more question. Sorry if I'm, you
Mhm.
know, asking too much. But the only doubt, like how, see right now, see here iPhone 12 plus screen guard. So there is a separate price involved for iPhone 12 and separate price for screen guard. So like I'm paying iPhone 12 10,000 plus screen guard is around 500. So 10,000, 12,500 I should pay for this particular product when I'm purchasing. So where is that at 12,000 is configured?
Here.
On the price, okay, B2 price book 7050 OT. Okay. Okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
this is the main price of your product, which is iPhone
Okay.
12. Okay.
Okay.
On the
Yeah.
top of it, you will go. you and you can
Oh,
also check the attachments, adjustments here. If there is any adjustment we have created for main product also, right?
okay.
If
Yeah.
and then you need to go to the price structure. There you
Mhm.
will configure your child products.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm clear. Yeah. Mm.
We will discuss this. I mean, when we actually go and check that UI, then we will check how we can, when we actually do changes here, that is something, a exercise that I want to keep. When we discuss all the topics, then we will do the changes and verify there. So one class I keep only for that. But yeah, as of now, you can see this is the actual price and this is the structure.
Structure. Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
On the
And
structure, we are adding the adjustments. Yeah.
yeah, right, right.
I mean, bundle product.
You can also check the actual cost
Mhm.
of this thing. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So this weekend we have not discussed much topics, so we can't create any assignment. But what I will do is I will try to create assignments for whatever we have discussed it. But I think it will be relevant if we discuss more topics and then I will create assignments. So depend. So you guys, what you say?
I think we already have one for from the last week.
Yeah. So see, ideally we should only discuss assignments on Fridays, right? But that based on topics, if I create assignments on weekdays, then it's also fine. You guys can do it on weekends, right? So based on topics we will create assignments. So maybe after 3 classes I will, or 2 classes I will create assignments. Okay. All right. Thanks. Then let's discuss this the rest topics on Monday. You guys, it's preferable to just follow, just go through the recordings and do the practice by your own. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.